everybody. Welcome back to my platform. And those of you that are new, welcome to my platform. My name is ASTRAEA Love, and I'm here to perform a reading for you guys today. So please make sure you are familiar with my legal disclaimer. All right, it's in the description box below. Also, if you have a personal question, okay, you can send me a $20, not super chat, but $20. I pinned my PayPal link in the chat, and then in the description box below is my Cash App and PayPal link. So you can send me a $20 payment. After I have received your payment, then you can send your question, and I will pause the collective reading to answer your question. Okay. That is how I am doing personal questions. Okay. So please, so we're going to call upon God and the Holy Spirit for this reading and ask that they come be with us now. We're also calling upon our divine spiritual team of highest light and resonance, including Archangel Michael and the other archangels, asking that they would please put a shield of protection around us and protect us from any negative energies or anybody that would try to negatively influence or impact this reading in any way. I pray for the highest light, the highest wisdom, and the highest truth to be revealed to me and my collective, and I pray for all of my subscribers. So now as I call upon your personal favor, Most High God, please continue to bless this platform, to cleanse me, to purify me, and to make me a better person. Please continue to help me and to protect me and keep me safe from all negative entities and all evil. And please continue to bless and prosper this platform so that it can become successful and that the messages that come from you can be delivered to these people. Please connect with each and every one of my subscribers and the people that watch this platform. Okay. And I ask that in your holy name, Lord my God, I give gratitude and thanks. I pray into your holy presence and meditate upon your divine will. And I'm open to channel any messages that you have for the collective. Okay. So make sure you guys like the video. Super important as you come in. By watching my videos, you're agreeing to the contract of being in control of yourself, being responsible for yourself, and with any of the information being channeled. Please be on your best behavior because the Most High God is watching and the Holy Spirit is listening. By watching my videos, you're agreeing to not attack, bully, or persecute me for my calling. This also includes not attacking or bullying anybody in the chat. Okay, this is supposed to be a space for all people to connect and to be able to be themselves and to be loved and accepted. Okay, so there's no hate or judgment or any of that allowed. All right. So yeah, make sure you're responsible with the information that's given. If I talk about something that's legal, make sure you're communicating with a lawyer, that type of thing. Okay. No witchcraft, no evil eye, no energy harvesting, and no sending evil spirits or trying to attach things. I don't know why I didn't see that one was upside down. Okay, welcome in, Fashionista. I hope that you're having a good day. All right, so we're going to start with the true emotional and see what comes out here with somebody's emotion. Because I do feel like there's a lot of emotion, but I don't feel like it's your emotion. I feel like it's somebody else's emotion. So let's see. Memories. Somebody could be focusing on the memories that they used to have with you, memories of good times. It may not literally be Polaroids, but they could be like looking at old photographs, or they could be looking at you now and being like, how did I freaking screw that up? How did I let this one get away? Anybody that says, oh, they're the one that got away, that person is not good for you. Because if they have to trap you, why do they have to trap you or do something that you would have to get away from them for? So again, when people say that, it's very predatory and I know it's a common phrase that people say, like, oh, they're the ones that got away, but literally, what were you trying to do to them that they had to get away and escape from you? You know what I mean? This person literally could have been off and on, hot and cold with you, acting really ghosted and detached. I feel like when they acted from this space of their ego, they didn't realize that by them playing these games with you, that you are not going to play back. Like, I'm somebody that does not play games. And this is one reason why, obviously I don't date and stuff like that, because I don't want to deal with people that play fucking games or somebody that wants to trap me, any of that stuff. So again, you may feel that same way, that you don't want to play games. You're over here loving on yourself, doing the right thing, like literally focusing on what you need to do. And this person that's off and on, hot and cold, their intention is to backstab you. This could be a romantic partner, but it doesn't have to be. It could just be somebody from y'all's past. Welcome in, Shaman Maria. Oh, wow, it's drizzling outside. Good. Being in the rain is so good. Yeah, no games. Exactly. Because it's just unnecessary. So this person, pain, cheating, they could be cheating on the person that they're with now, or wanting to cheat on them, which is very sad. But pain, cheating, deception, mind games, and love bomb. This person could literally be into all of that. Now, they've got really bad credit. They're in debt, and they're also unemployed at this time. And we're not making fun of anybody that has bad credit, is in debt, or is unemployed. We're not making fun of anyone. This is just describing this type of person and what they've been up to. Okay. Why they feel so like looking on the memories from the past is because they had a love child with somebody else. This person could also be using their own childhood trauma. Make sure you guys like the video as you come in, and make sure you guys are subscribed as well. And that you've tapped that notification bell so that you're notified when I go live. This person could literally be a baby daddy or a baby mother, but I'm getting that they really wish that they would have had a love child with you so that they would be able to trap you or bind you in some type of way. This person has, the reason this love child exists is because of this person's reckless love and sex. However, from what I'm picking up, this love child may not even be their child. They could literally have had a child with a whole nother person, and they're regretting this. Also, this backstabbing, cheating, deception, mind games, and love bomb, you can't have a serious relationship. I guess some people do. They have open relationships, but you can't have a serious relationship with somebody that wants to just backstab, who wants to cheat or play mind games. You know what I mean? So you just can't even take these people seriously with this crap. It's like their bad credit and debt stems from the spiritual realm. And there's a reason that this person is unemployed. And I'm not trying to take a jab at them, but it's not like they've retired. This person doesn't want to go to work. They don't want to work. And it's too late for them. It's way too late. You know what I'm saying? Like this person wanting to come in and cause an obstruction of justice at this point, it's a little bit too late for them to just want to come back. And what did I say about this not even being their child? This person could be dealing with a karmic that is trying to fake a DNA test or trick them in some type of way. I'm always going to encourage you that if you think that a child is not yours, do a DNA test. Like, don't allow your baby mom or baby father to do the DNA test, like on their own, because they could just go to their homeboy and get that DNA and then say, you know what I'm saying? So again, make sure you're doing it through a private company that is good, that is well credited if you're in this type of situation, and make sure that you're not relying on somebody that's deceiving, already trying to deceive you, tell you that this child is yours when it's not. My eye was itching. Let's see what else. This person really can't cope without you being there. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. This person is having a very difficult time coping with the loss of you. And they're also having a hard time coping with the fact that they're in debt. They've been paying child support to a child that's not even theirs. The things that women will do to keep a man is like astonishing to me. This person, you were always bumping heads with them, and whoever they're connected to, you would bump heads with them now as well. This person's also losing sleep. I mean, I picked up on that they're staying up all night, worried, replaying events, thinking about you. This person cannot believe that they messed up like this. This person has always made mistakes. They're watching you from secret accounts. I feel like this person has something much darker planned for you. They're under pressure, anxiety, decision, time's running out. The time is running out for this person to steal something from you or try to charge you with something. They want you to pay some type of bill that they have or some type of debt that they have. And this person could have literally been the type of person that made you go to work while they sat at home and didn't do shit but drink and go into addictions. This person wants you to go into an old way of living where you are drinking a lot. You're never going to return back to that way of living. Okay, this person needs to understand that. If you don't want to drink, you don't have to. If you don't want to live a toxic lifestyle, you don't have to. This person just misses you because you were their grounding rock. You know, you didn't play games with them. You didn't trick them into paying child support for a child that's not theirs. I mean, this person could have very well left you for this other karmic, and this other karmic has destroyed this person's life and their body as well. Interesting. Welcome in, BC. GPS. So also the thing that worries me about this person is that they're very much too interested in where you're located. I feel like you've moved on. You could have physically moved away from this person and they don't know where you're located. So they don't know how to get a hold of you or to get in contact with you. They want to come in with this sweet talk, but literally this person may try to show up at places that you frequent. Like if they know that you used to go to the Holiday gas station or some shit, like they're going to do that, you know, they're going to go there in hopes to see you. This person's really out of their mind. They also could be trying to do something to track where you go. Look at this sweet talk with the alcohol. This person wants to pull you down a path of alcoholism. Ground your coffee, steamed your cat milk latte. There you go. Crazy dream being chased by a shooter. Wow. That's scary. So it's just interesting to me that the alcohol is in those people's hands when it says sweet talk. This person may tell you, oh, I miss you. Oh, all this stuff. This person only misses what you could do for them. You did not respond. Good. Your ex texted you. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad that you didn't respond. They want to come in and pull you down a destructive path that you're just not going to go on because you're loving yourself. Twin flames. I swear this person really believes that they're your twin flame, but you're actually pulling in a real one. This person is not your twin flame. They know that. They just don't want to accept that or believe that to be true. But something within this person has told them that they're not your twin flame, and they know that. Their life was just a lot easier when you were supporting them and taking care of them. And I keep being told to stop. Why are they saying to stop? The spirits that possess this situation are telling me to stop talking about it. And I'm not for sure why they don't want me to talk about it. I guess we'll pull more cards and see, because they're jackass. This person's still the same jackass that they were. They're still like, I'm not even kidding. Okay. I was standing in line to get into a concert like a while ago. And, there was these straight up people that are in their 40s and 50s, like literally, that were talking with one another about going to these parties and shit. Like it was like they were 16 years old, and these people were doing this most jackass things, going to these parties. Like somebody said some shit about shaving someone's eyebrows off and putting marker on them. Just really childish shit. Like that's the type of time this person is on. Extreme. And I was just like I heard them, but I was just like, how fucking pathetic. And I'm not trying to judge people. People can do whatever they want, but how pathetic. Like these people have never graduated high school. They've never, I mean, they probably actually graduated, but they're mentally, they have never left high school and that way of thinking. And anyways, I just thought it was crazy that people are in their 40s and 50s going to parties and getting effed up and all this weird stuff. Anyways, just totally weird. I didn't think that I thought that almost everybody got out of doing that type of stuff because in my mind, I just can't really picture a party of people in their 50s getting trashed like that. Like, that's crazy. But yeah. Yes. Exactly. It's like, and they were being so loud about it. I was like, what in the hell? Moving on, letting go, loving you. Literally, you are setting yourself free from this person, and they know it. They know that they don't have any access to your energy. Yeah, when I hear other people talk about stuff, I'm like, I'm always kind of appalled because I'm shocked that people are the way that they are. I'm tasting steak and A1 sauce. So this person could like to eat steak, or you could like to eat steak, or you could really like A1 sauce. This person literally left you hanging, no closure, no contact, left you on red, or you left them. And now this person wants to leave this other karmic on red. And they're looking at you as like a tasty piece of pie. You're about to make steaks. Oh my gosh, that is so funny. It definitely makes sense. Literally, this person, they're preparing to make a move to get away from this person that they're with. And I don't think this person's going to escape this karmic that they've been dealing with. They want to run away. They seriously are about to make a move to run away. And again, this person could also be on the run from something that they've done illegally. And also, this person thinks that you're the exact person that you were when you were with them. And when you knew this person, it was a long time ago. You're not that same person. You blocked them. Spam, calls, texts. You definitely blocked this person because they would not stop. Like, literally. Or you need to if they message you again. This person, if they consider you to be the one that got away, that's so predatory, but like literally they will never let go of you if they feel like you're the one that got away from their mind games, their deception, their gaslighting. Their like literally, I was married to a man that literally gave me a mental fucking disorder. Like literally, after I was done with this person, finally, for forgiving them for like almost 9 fucking years for beating the shit out of me, literally abusing me really bad. This person fucking like literally fucked my mind up so bad because I believed in them and I allowed them in, and they gaslighted me the whole time. And so seriously, I believe that, you know, people can come in and cause you to lose your mind. And this is something that you are not willing to go through. Not for anybody, especially somebody that's not a real twin flame. You moving on and letting go and being free and moving towards your real twin flame, even if it's just working on yourself, that's caused this person to be energetically blocked out of your frequency, even if they keep trying to contact you. This person doesn't really have anything to say other than, hey, want to hang out and get effed up, want to do substances and drink. You're not into that. Mirroring. They feel like they're mirroring your energy by continuing to be an alcoholic and somebody that abuses substances. I'm not talking about no little bit of weed being smoked. I'm talking about like whatever you can snort and whatever else. This person's definitely gone down a dark path, and they keep trying to mirror your twin flame energy so that you mistake this person for being your twin flame than rather than your actual twin flame. And I promise you, your guys' intuition is on fire. You're going to notice that this person is obviously not your twin flame. You know what I'm saying? Like literally. And they're just trying to mirror what your twin flame would be like, but this person doesn't actually know. They want you to go round and round, cycles, triggers, or learning lessons with them, because this person's not done learning their lessons. They want to continue down this very childish, very immature, very scarcity mindset, karmic behavior. They want to continue on with that, and they want to be able to not have to watch a child. This person could be in trouble for like leaving a child at home or endangering a child or an elderly person. This person is in trouble for something. You're over here being happily single, doing you, like literally, even if you're dating somebody, you're still working on yourself. It says doing you, dating stress-free, setting goals, and career focus. You're focused on your career at this time. And that's what this person needs to be doing. Instead of trying to sit at home and drink all day and not take care of this child that's not even there, instead of doing what this person's doing, they should be working. They should be getting up and going to work. And if they can't go to work, then they should be working from home or doing something else. This person has nothing that they can contribute to your life. Spiritual gifts. They look at your spiritual gifts as being a threat. Like this person is majorly threatened by the fact that you have spiritual gifts. In fact, when you told this person that you were gifted and that you knew things and had abilities, they just did not believe you. Now they are seeing the truth for what it is, and they see that you are the gifted one, you are the chosen one, and this person made the wrong decision. They decided to start a family with a karmic Jezebel spirit that is nothing, holds no Christ consciousness, no divinity, is not a divine being. This person is a stinky, ugly, nasty karmic. In fact, I'm a little confused as how this person was even attracted to whoever this karmic Jezebel energy is, because to me, there's something about them that makes my stomach turn. So they must have been under some type of glamour spell. It's like, since the glamour spells have been breaking off these celebrities, now when I see them, my stomach just starts to literally like turn. I don't even know how to describe it other than it feels like it's like literally like turning around its position. And I feel like I'm going to throw up the contents of my stomach every time I see these celebrities. And I'm like, oh my God, what is that? Oh, it's the witchcraft backfiring from us being under spells. And then we realize, oh, this person has no talent. What in the hell? Like, literally, what were we thinking? Well, it was witchcraft. We just didn't know. So yeah, always listen to your gut. Your gut will tell you when something is not right. This person is not done learning their karmic lessons, and they don't want to grow up. They're going to send you some type of love message, but we already covered that with the blocked spam text call. This person, this is why they want to know where you live, because you're not answering their phone calls. My left arm is hurting. I don't know if this person has carpal tunnel or if they've injured their left arm. Yeah, you loving yourself is like literally kept you free of this person's energy. This person, I think why they want to send you this love message is because they keep getting readings. And I don't know, I think that they were going to this karmic to get readings, and this karmic was either lying about, I don't think this karmic has any psychic abilities that they're with. So I feel like they have gone to other people to get readings done, and they're not getting the correct information. In fact, this reader that they went to tried to mislead this person into them thinking that you guys are a divine pair when you're not. So that's why you got to be careful who you get messages from. And people that like people, some readers exist truly only to lead people down the wrong path, and they're to a false god or some other weird shit, so that they don't fulfill their destinies. And then some of these readers like to attack people in their destinies. And again, you never gave this person consent to read your energy. You never gave this reader consent to read your energy. So they're not able to tap in anymore. Like literally, this person could feel very secluded, very separated from like society and stuff like that. They're definitely doing some soul searching, which is a good thing for them. But again, you are not just because you are of God doesn't mean that you are the answer to this person's issue. This person's issue, the answer to it is God, but it's not through you. It's them going to God themselves and going within. Okay. It's like this person's trying to use you as an intermediary so that they can get out of the karma that they caused themselves. This person has caused themselves a lot of negative karma because of the karmic that they chose over you. And because of getting these readings done, this person has spent so much of this karmic's money. Like, no wonder they're broke. And this person doesn't want to work. They just want to go back because life was so much easier when you were supporting them. They're facing some type of legal issue, like literally. And I picked that up, that they could be in trouble for doing something like endangering a child or just being, an asshole. This person could be going through divorce, having all of their property stripped from them, having criminal paternity. They could be going through that, child support. It could be a traffic ticket. This person could have gotten a DUI. They're just extremely irresponsible. So, of course, they're facing a legal issue. And they want out of it. This person wants to get out of whatever they've gotten themselves into. But you're not going to use your spiritual abilities to get this person out of trouble. They need to look at their own actions and grow up. And like literally trap. This person wants to trap you with legal matters. Like literally wants to trap you so that you have to pay some type of fine for them. No. I don't know why people won't just let other people go. Like why they feel the need to like trap people and frame them and set them up. This will never make sense to me. If somebody didn't want to be with me, I would be like, peace be with you. Go on your way. Like, what the fuck? I wouldn't want anybody that didn't want to be with me naturally to be around me. And that's why I say, if you don't like me, go away. Because it's everybody's free will. Nobody has to like me. Nobody has to like this person. This person feels like if they can get you back in their life, then they'll be able to trap you with this legal issue because you used to take care of them before. You are not the same person. This person completely destroyed your heart. This person ripped your heart out, stabbed it with a knife, threw it on the ground, stomped all over it, and now they want to come back and trap you after doing that, after you put your heart back together, sewed it up, put sutures in it, put it back in your body, sealed yourself up, and you've healed. This person wants to come back and do it all over again, and it's a no. All they are is a wicked, evil being. They may act like they're a good person, but this person is not a good person. Their integrity is tested every day. Welcome in, Nurkarim. And welcome in, Sharon. Hopefully I saw everybody. Welcome in, BC. Literally, this person's integrity is tested every day, and they fail every day on the simplest tests that God gives them. So for them to think that they're going to come in and trap you with a legal issue that you have nothing to do with, or they're going to make it so that you're responsible for something that they've done, that is delusional thinking. And if this tarot reader is telling this person that they're going to be able to do this, then that tarot reader is also delusional. And like I said, not getting the correct answer, because you're not going to take this loser back. Police station, I'm not even joking. This person is trying to trap you with legal matters in the police station. This person is trying to get you locked up because you won't fucking take care of their adult ass. This is an adult man, child, or man, woman, or it's an adult person, okay, that is still a child on the inside. They want to trap you with the police for what? This person is doing something to try to set you up. They've literally set some type of trap, saying that you're involved in something illegal that this person does. This person could be a trafficker or a mover arounder of other people, and they're trying to say that you're involved in this. These police officers are not fucking stupid, okay? I'm sorry. Some of them are, but not these ones. These ones that are actually detectives, they're not stupid. They know that you have nothing to do with this loser and that you would never have anything to do with them ever again, okay? So don't think that, oh, they have the power, they're going to set you up and all this crap. No. I think the majority of the police don't want to set up people that are not guilty. I think that they actually want to find the people that are guilty, but this person has caused a lot of confusion about who you are to these police officers, and they've been able to monitor you themselves, and now they know who you are, that you're not a terrorist, you're not a threat, you're not an pedophile, you're not anything that this person and this person's karmic have said you are. Again, for these people to not know you at all, they talk a lot of shit, especially for not even knowing you at all. That's crazy. Yeah, you turned your back on this situation and walked away, and you used your spiritual abilities to help you progress, which is exactly what you should have done. There's no need. Literally, this person is so freaking negligent. They're trying to take you away from a world that actually needs you and trying to get you locked up in a police station so this person can go on drinking, partying, and having reckless sex with people, literally. Also, this person could be saying that they're a liar, man. They could be saying to this police officer person that you are the parent of their child, or that, I mean, they've made up some really a lie that can be easily looked at and checked. Okay, this person has made up a lot of lies about you, trying to trap you. And they're really trying to burden you and weigh you down with something. But it's this person's heart that will be weighed. And like literally all they want you for is to use you, to use your spiritual ability and your connection to God to get them out of trouble, because they've been doing some very shady, very bad things with very bad people. And you turned your back away from this person. And so this person is such a narcissist that they feel like they need to hurt, harm, and punish you for walking away from their toxic behavior. This person feels like you broke up their family. Oh, fucking well. It probably wasn't even, you could have been a stepmother or stepfather to one of this person's children or whatever. Literally, you did the best that you could with this situation. This person wants you to be a part of their family, but you're not. You're not. And this person's family is also connected to this police station energy. These people are in trouble for something. They're in debt for something. And this person's family thought that they were going to be able to use you as a sacrifice or as some type of scapegoat, or is it called scapegoat or a scapegoat, whatever it's called. Literally, this person thought that they were going to use you as some type of a scapegoat. Their family also believed, because this person's been lying to their family. Their family has been looking into you financially, and this person, their family believed that you were going to help them and this karmic out of debt. Exactly. You're no one's scapegoat. That's exactly it. You're over here living in the moment, and people see that you're just like living in the moment, enjoying every moment that God has given you, because it is a gift. Being able to have a body, breathe, and be alive is a gift. These people wake up and they hate themselves so much. They hate their lives. They're not grateful for anything. They're not even grateful that they have children or a family. These people are really, really ungrateful. And they're very greedy, and all they want to do is use people and then throw them away. Again, this person's family supported them to go towards this karmic slut bag over you, straight up. They thought that this person was the better choice, and this person has got them in legal trouble, got them in debt, and has got them unemployed, and nobody will want to hire this person because of all of the legal trouble that they have. This is going to be very shocking news that this family member of this karmic, they're going to be very shocked to know that you don't communicate with this person anymore, that you want nothing to do with them. These people are going to be extremely shocked when they find out that you're not going to help them out of this legal matter. You're not going to pay their mortgage. You're not going to pay their debt. And you're not going to be going to the police station to argue or bargain this person out of the trouble that they're in. This person, it could be very shocking news to them also that you are no longer like engaging in low vibrational behavior. and that you're sober and you're trying to like do good. This stuff irritates me because I do not appreciate somebody trying to come for one of my collective when my collective is regulating themselves with medication, doing what their doctor has said, taking care of their body, completely loving on themselves. And here comes this person who truly wants to pull you into a problem that has nothing to do with you. I don't appreciate these people working against the divine life purpose of my chosen ones and of the divine feminine and masculines. Like, I really don't appreciate them lying either, because their lies, they're not going to get you in trouble, but it does create a level of confusion that these police people have to look into to make sure that you're not a part of this illegal activity that these people are engaged in. And I don't think that this person was doing this illegal activity when they were with you. That could be why their family's like, get back with collective, go back to collective. Why do people always want to go back to an ex? Why don't they just want to move the F on and find someone else? Like, that's crazy to me. And this person feels that you're the one that got away, which means they want to trap you. If you had to get away from this person because they're running from their problems, they're running into substances and they're running into alcoholism. And that's how they're coping with the fact that they're going to fucking jail. Okay. If they don't pay this debt, and if they don't, reveal the people that are behind this moving around of innocent children and shit like that, if they're not forward and forthcoming, see, this is the type of shit that makes me want to pry the information out of these people's skulls and give it to somebody. But that's something that I won't do because I don't want to abuse my gift in that type of way. But I could definitely go into somebody's mind without them being aware and take all of the information that's there and pull it out. I just don't want to have to do shit like that. And I suggest that you don't use your gifts in that way either, because literally it's kind of breaking karmic law when you enter into somebody's mind and try to extract information. But this person needs to come forward and be honest with the police. I think that because this person, they did not start this ring of trafficking. Okay. They didn't start this thing. So I think that if they come forward and they're honest with the police about what's going on, I think that they're going to get a lesser charge or even maybe be pardoned if they give up the people who are actually doing it, that started it, that got this person involved. You know, if they do that, they may get a lesser sentence. But this person wants to use you as a human shield so that they don't ever have to answer for what they've been doing. And this person was trying, because you turned this person down, they were trying to set you up with the police the entire time. And the police are not stupid. Like, they may not be fully aware of what's going on, but they're not dumb. They can see when somebody is in the upright and when somebody is not. Love, hate. This person still has hatred for you. They may come in with a love message saying that they love you, but that's a lie. They truly hate you. This person, you could have been married to them. They miss you. Oh, well, you're closing this cycle. This person could have wanted you to marry them. Thank God you didn't, if you didn't, because all they want to do is break your heart. This person misses you. They don't actually miss you. They miss what you did for them. This person literally wants they entered into a binding commitment with this karmic, okay? Not you. So God has freed you from this person. Like, they are no longer able to use whatever soul tie it is against you. You know what I mean? Yeah, a horrible bunch. It's ridiculous. You're closing this cycle with this person. And they know that, they can feel that, and they're very worried about this because they feel like if this cycle is closed and they can't get you to go round and round with them, then they're going to have to go to prison. This person may have to do some prison time. I'm not going to lie. The shit that they've been involved in is very evil and very wrong and extremely illegal. And I just felt it get dark in here. This person may have to go to prison. Okay, they might have to, but you know what I mean? They should not have been, they should have, the moment that they found out that this person found out who these people are and what they do, they should have reported them to the police. That is how you save your ass. And I'm not telling people to go snitch on people, but if you find out that somebody is doing something really bad, like hurting or harming a child or neglecting or whatever, and you find out that they're, moving around children and doing all of this other stuff behind the scenes, your best bet, so that because if you find out a crime is being committed and you don't do anything to inform anyone, like a police officer, that that crime is being committed, you are then considered an accomplice, or a part, you're considered a part of that crime. Okay. And yes, you can be persecuted if you know a crime is about to happen and you do not say anything or tell anyone. So the best thing this person could do when they get questioned by these cops is to tell on the people that are actually hurting and causing harm to others and doing this stuff. And maybe the cops will give this person a break. But either way, it's on them. They're the ones that got involved with these people and befriended them. They knew that these people were doing really bad things to people behind the scenes, and they knew what type of people they were. This person just didn't care. That's how low they are. Phony, trickster, illusions, fairy tale. This person wants to offer you a fairy tale. They are the trickster, and they've been trying to trick the police, and literally the police have much better technology than what the public has. And the police already know that you are not involved in whatever the hell this is. Yeah, this person's going through a firestorm, a big, big firestorm, literally because of their trickster shit. Their karma, drama, endings, loss, and they're having a mental breakdown. I do not pity this person, because they should have done the right thing. If I ever found out that somebody was doing what these people are doing, I would immediately go to the police and I would tell them, even if it puts my life in danger. I don't care. I would literally just do the right thing, because I wouldn't want to have to go to jail for knowing about crimes that were being committed and nobody doing anything. I mean, you can leave an anonymous tip. There is a way to leave anonymous tips and shit like that. So you can do it anonymously. You don't have to go in and say that your name is so-and-so and this is the information you have. All you have to do is literally do it anonymously. And that still is going to help. And so that way, it's just covering your ass. This person didn't do the things that were necessary to cover their ass in the situation, because they're always making decisions from this toxic lifestyle. These people are always drinking, seriously, with the alcohol already. Give it up. These people are completely addicted to alcohol. They need to go to rehab. And literally their toxic lifestyle keeps them from making the correct choices in life. And I think that this person's family does drink. Their mother, anybody in their family drinks as well. So this alcoholism, this is definitely something genetic. Yes, you tell everyone how you're gang stalked for nothing, including the police. Excuse you, help. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's why, asking why are you gang stalking me? What is up with that? Do you need something? Bro, sis, sir, ma'am, do you need something? Is there a reason for you to be standing outside my door with the camera? What is your problem? What is it? And if they don't have nothing to say, then, they're trespassing. Literally. And it's just because this person has tried to implicate you in something that they're doing. They don't want me to uncover this. They're trying to implicate you in something that's very illegal, that there's no evidence that you ever had a hand in. So this person's so not happy with living this toxic lifestyle. They wish that they would have stayed with you. But if they would have stayed with you, you would not have progressed. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I don't know what an MOD is. But yeah, no, I don't. If it stands for moderator, I don't have a moderator. I don't know what that is really. But thank you so much, Fashionista. I really appreciate you reminding everybody to donate and tip and and everything like that. I really appreciate that. So yeah, this person wants you to come back to a toxic lifestyle that you're just not living. They're super unhappy. This person would turn on you and backstab you the moment that they got in your energy. So I feel like, you know, you just let this person receive the bad news that they're receiving. I do feel like they're going to, like, you may feel a psychic attack later today. Just return this person's energy back to them. They're going to be, somebody's going to be getting, what is it, a Wednesday? Somebody's going to be getting some real bad news that they are not off the hook for whatever this criminal behavior is, and that they definitely are going to have to do some time. This person could be getting a call from their lawyer. They also could be getting some bad news that you have moved completely on. And to them, it's bad news, but it's good news for you. But you've moved completely on, and you've let go of this person, and you are not, you know, going to engage with them. There's no way these police officers can get their hands on you because you're not going to engage with this ex. You rejected them. This person feels very rejected by you, but I feel like all you did was move on and live your life. It's not like you're like every day going like, I hate you and I don't want to be with you. All you did was move on and live your life, which is the only thing that you could do considering the position that this person tried to put you in. So yeah, you did reject them, but that's kind of their fault. This person is a karmic tie, and they have many karmic ties with all these other people that are criminals. This person is attached to some type of moving around a people ring, and they like literally want you a part of it. And if they can't get you to go down for being a part of it, then this person literally wants like you to be found guilty of something, and you're not a karmic tie. This person wants to use their thug behavior. They're going to have to get real thug because they're going to jail. My way or the highway, selfish, stubborn, arrogant, pride, and ego. This person's an idiot. And whatever spirit possesses them all the time, because these people are obviously every single one that's a part of this trafficking ring, they are all possessed by something. Like, this is not normal behavior. This is not normalcy. These people are possessed by probably many different things. And it's not your job to exorcise these people's demons. Literally, these people's demons are leading these people right into prison. I don't know why people believe that the devil is going to do something for them, but people are really delusional. These people are very delusional. This person could have also been trying to do a love spell, and they're getting some real bad news that this shit did not work. Because again, they're trying to force your hand. This is because they want you to pay for the karma that they've committed. They want you to pay for the stuff that they've done. And it's a no. You're not going to ever be made responsible for the crimes that someone else has committed. And you're not connected to this person. If they were making up any false message threads saying that this was coming from you, this shit can be easily tracked to a VPN or whatever. And they know that this is coming from this person. So everything that they've done, I just keep seeing this not happy. They're super not happy. They're very unhappy. They're upset that you're not going to be falling in this love spell with them, and you won't be engaging in a romance with them. You won't be giving this person any of your time or your energy. They're really, really upset about that. This person, when they find out that they're going to jail, they're going to try to contact you. And it may be today. It literally may be today that they find out that they have to do jail time. Like that, letting the people know, you know what I mean? Like when the lawyer calls in and says, hey, a decision's been made, you're going to have to do some jail time. This person is going to freak out, and they're going to try to find you physically, and they're going to try to contact you. Yeah, they're not understanding why their wishes are not being granted. This person is like literally hoping on a star. They were trying to use jinn to wish against you. We rebuke all jinn and any other type of spirit that's being mischievous here, and all of these entities that possess this person and these people. We ask that God exorcise that. We ask that Christ cast those demons out and cast those spirits away, and that these people just pay for the karma that they've already created and stop committing further crimes, because all of this is serving some type of devilish demonic agenda. All of the energy harvesting and the selling of people and all of that is to do some type of devilish agenda. And once this agenda is completed, the devil is going to annihilate these people that helped create it. Psycho, crazy ex obsessed, won't let go. This person, why they're over here wishing and hoping on a prayer, like literally they are crazy ex obsessed and they won't let go. This person brings up your name to everybody that they sleep with, and they sleep with a lot of people. Like they're just continually talking about you, and they don't, because you're the one that got away. I can't stand people like that. That's the biggest turnoff ever. Could you even imagine laying next to somebody in bed and then all of a sudden they start talking about their ex? Like what? I would have to slap somebody out for that. Like metaphorically, like literally, I would be so offended. So just imagine how these other people feel when they're dealing with your ex and like literally having to hear about you. Just imagine how insecure they feel because this person will not let go. They're going to have to, though, literally. I don't even think that this person is sorry for what they've been doing. Like the crimes they've committed, this person has no remorse. All they want to do is find a way to get out of it. That's all that they want to do. They think that they're going to use divine feminine or divine masculine to get out of this trouble. They're not. They're effed up over you. This person truly is. And that's not your fault. You doing better for yourself and cutting this person off and walking away was the best thing you could have done. Just know that this evil person will not let go until they're forced into a jail cell. And this person's going to be getting information that they're going to be locked up for a long time. This person could have also been trying to do some type of credit scam. They felt like if they could get you on their side, then when they have to go to court for what they've done to you by trying to steal your identity and whatever other nonsense, when they have to go to court for that, this person feels like if they got you on their side, that you would agree to let it go, not even realizing that the state and everything like that will still press charges. The DA will still want to press charges, whether you agree with it or not. You know what I mean? Because it still was crimes that was committed that messed up, and seriously, that was messing up somebody's life. If you were having doors being shut in your face and you didn't know why your credit was so low, it was this person using your information, and they got caught up. They got caught up. They're very ashamed, guilt, embarrassed, and in the wrong. This person is massively ashamed. They're very ashamed of this. They know that they're embarrassed. They know that they're in the wrong. So this person doesn't feel guilty, but they definitely know that they're in the wrong for this. This person wants to be your divine masculine so bad, but there's nothing divine about this person. So I'm literally putting that back because this person is not divine. They just think that they are. This person wants to use you as a side hustle, or they could be telling the police that you do something illegal for a side hustle. When this person is over here not having a job, but they have all these expensive things, you know what I mean? And they've been doing a side hustle of selling people, which is very illegal. I just heard deportation. This person could have been trying to get somebody deported. It's ridiculous. This person has gone to every type of agency and said that you are the one committing these crimes. And they thought that because the karmic hoe bag that they're with resembles you, because he's made this person try to copy you, that people would just mistake it for being you. No. This person wants to cause you heartbreak. Point blank, period. If they can't have you, no one can. That's their motto. You're over here being a divine feminine, and these police officers see that. You did not start this trafficking thing. You were not a part of it. You were not there when it was being done. You are not aware of it. The only way that you know about it is through your spiritual gifts and abilities. So this person, like, literally trying to frame you for that. This is bringing illumination, truth, discovery, and awakening to these police officers. Like I said, these detectives, these higher up feds and stuff that look into things that use higher technology than what we possess as a society, these people can find out the truth in a very easy way. Okay. And some of them already have discovered the truth, and, they know that you're not involved. That's why you could have been getting gang stalked because of this person. That's why they want to find out where you live so bad, so that they can try to get you abducted. Not even realize that you have actual extraterrestrial aliens, ancestors that will abduct this person and dismember them. This person's showing their true colors. You can always know when somebody's showing their true colors when you say no to them, how they react. Workplace affair. This person could have been saying that you were having a workplace affair. Again, none of their business. This person could have been sleeping with these other people that started this ring. I think that they're involved in some type of gang activity, is what it feels like. They're in massive regret for this. Not only do they have a demon riding them, but they've also got a witch riding them, and they've got other stuff going on physically. What does this say? Karmic lesson. This person knows that they are a karmic lesson, and that you are not, and they're dealing with a Jezebel. They know that. This person could watch my videos. They could very well be aware that they're dealing with a karmic Jezebel, and they want to get out of this trap that they've put themselves in. They're always faking, pretending to be busy, because this person never knows when the cops are going to come kick the fucking door down. And it could literally be today. Like, I'm getting something about something happening right now, today, in real time, or whenever you see this video, something is going to be happening. Now we have no strings in the reverse. This person was definitely trying to attach something to you, something that you are not a part of. This popped the question in the reverse. This person was going to plan to basically give you a fake engagement and get you to sign your life over in some type of way. You're over here being this queen bee, secure, confident, boss bitch, career focused. This person has an sex addiction as well as an alcohol addiction. And they are feeling like shit because they probably have HIV. This is another reason they're not coming anywhere freaking near you. They're very, very shady. This person would definitely pass this shit to a lot of people and not care, which is horrible. They want to keep it a secret that they're sick. No, these cops are going to end up finding out who is passing the HIV around and why these children have it. Okay, this person's involved in some very shady stuff. You're over here praying, doing faith healing and meditation, and that's exactly what you need to be doing to stay in alignment. This person, it's a permanent goodbye. They don't want it to be goodbye forever, but it really, truly is. This person still is going to say that they love you. No, they don't. All they did was they loved beating on you. This person loved abusing you. They loved being cruel to you. They loved making you sick. They loved driving you crazy. They loved draining your finances. That's what they loved. They loved trapping you. They loved making you feel bad about yourself. This person loved being a narcissist. That's what they loved. They never loved you. If they would have loved you, they would have done right by you. You guys are so safe. Like, seriously. This person's like, but I have feelings. Fuck your feelings. No one cares about this person's feelings. This person's feelings are irrelevant and they're not even legitimate. This person only misses you because of what you can do for them, not because they loved you as a person. Let me be very clear about that. This person only misses what you could do for them, not like literally you loving them for the person that they are. Like, literally, this person wants to be your divine masculine so bad, but they're not. In fact, you could be a divine masculine, literally. Even if you're a woman, you could still be a divine masculine. This person's going through a spiritual chaos, ego, death, downward spiral. It's going to cause them to spiritually awaken, but at this point, it's going to be too late. This person still has to go to jail. They're fed up. I feel like you got fed up with this energy. We're fed up with it. God is fed up with it. Everybody is fed up with this person. That's why they want to come back to you. And literally, this funeral energy is following very closely behind this person, because it's literally, this person is going to be faced with a decision. They have to either tell the truth to the police, or they can pretend, or they can try to lie and get themselves in more trouble by lying. Okay. This person also feels like they're going to cut them a deal. I don't see this person getting a deal in court. I see they're partying harder than they ever have. This person's not doing anything to get their life right, and they need to go through an alcohol program that gets them detoxed off alcohol. Then they need to go through an addiction program, and then they need to go through, like, I don't know, a program that makes people not be narcissistic. Like, this person they need to go through an anger program. Like, seriously, this person needs to go through a parenting program. All of these things. This person really needs to be drugged through the court system, and they need to go to these classes and these courses, because they can't control themselves and they keep making bad decisions, worse and worse decisions. It's because they're possessed. They're leading by the devil. This devil energy wants the innocence of these children. And if the police haven't figured that the fuck out yet, wake up. This is all about energy harvesting, sacrificing people, and doing things with Malak and Baal, okay? Which are the demons that people would sacrifice their children to. That's what this is about. It's modern day version of that. And these people are definitely involved. And they wanted to literally falsify something so that it would look like you were involved, and all it did was point fingers at them. So that was stupid of them. They would have been better off had they never brought your name up, because now that you have been investigated, these people are looking really stupid. Okay, so we're going to look at the Spirit Junkie deck for just a little bit of inspiration moving forward from this person. Now that you know what type of time they're on and what they carry with them, you don't have to ever connect with that again. So let's see what comes through as advice. Here it says, guidance is available to me now. I know that angels, ancestors, and spirit guides are always at hand. I do not walk alone. This person completely forgot the fact that you are protected, that God supports you and God loves you. And maybe this person just never knew that to begin with. That could be very well possible. They didn't know how protected you were. And so this person's going through a world of hurt. They feel like if they were still with you, they wouldn't be being persecuted. Duh, because you would never allow anybody, if you would do the right thing, you would never allow anybody to do any of this dumb shit. It says, I don't have to fear my fear. I can use it as a way to get closer to love, which is absolutely true. And if any part of this reading makes you afraid, that part of the reading is not for you. This is only to give you confirmation on what you already know. And I could be reading past, present, and future situations. So it's just to give you a heads up. You know, you don't have anything to be afraid of when it comes to this person. I don't care what they do. You guys are so protected. This person could literally if they could find you and get to you and try to pull a weapon on you, this weapon would backfire and it would be them. Okay. Or they would miss you. They would not find your location. There's so many different possibilities of how nature could take this person out that they're not considering. and they don't realize that your protection is not just on the physical realm, because you are being shielded by some type of officer that's letting these other cops know that these people are full of shit, that you've already been investigated. Every cell in my body is conscious and communicates with each positive thought that I have. Yes. You actually have healed from this situation. I'm so proud of you guys. It took a lot to walk away from this narcissist. I claim my desires. I hold great visions. I am ready to receive. It took a lot to walk away from this narcissist. They really thought that they had you bent around. This person used to literally laugh at you when they would get you to do things for them. They would fucking seriously laugh, like, to other people and talk behind your back. What a creep and a weirdo. I bring peace with me wherever I go. See, that's the thing. You're the one that has the peace, not this karmic Jezebel. And trust me, Jezebel will leave this woman's body the moment that these people are put in prison. And she may come back to torment this person later, but she's going to definitely move on to doing the same shit to other people. These demons want the innocence of children. I cannot express that enough. In fact, there is a Stephen King's book. I think it's called The Dark Tower. There's actually a movie about it as well, where they create this like Tower of Babel, and they have these children that are gifted children inside the tower, and they're using they're like torturing these children, making them use their psychic powers to like bring up this tower. Anyways, I'm really getting that type of vibe. Like literally, these people are trying to harvest the energy of special children and stuff like that. And when this person, when this person from your past found out that these people were doing this illegal stuff, they should have gone to the police right away to stop it from happening, instead of going, well, how can I benefit? How can I get something out of it? Can I set up my ex? This person didn't realize that what they were doing was setting you up. I trust that my intuition is always leading me in the right direction. Literally, you will bypass this situation completely. Or maybe they did know they were setting you up. They just were so drunk they didn't give a shit. They wanted to show allegiance and loyalty to this karmic hoe that they married or got with. And they felt like, you know, you needed to be punished because you said no to a narc. Keep saying no to narcs. If you needed to be punished, God would do it itself. Okay. But I don't see that in the cards, and I don't see that in your future. In fact, I see liberation and peace, and the exact opposite of what this person is thinking that you deserve. And again, what they think you deserve is not even true to what you deserve. You deserve to be happy, okay, and at peace. When I lead from a place of love, people respect me. And again, we are rebuking whatever jinn, whatever evil spirit, whatever demonic entity, whatever Baal, Malak, whatever the fuck these things are. Like personally, I don't need to know a name of it. I don't really care what it is. We exercise it and we rebuke it. And we don't ever give the devil any power in our lifetime, like literally. And these people that work with whatever these weird entities are, that are not actually demons, but there's something the fuck else. I don't know what they are. These beings do not like humans. They despise humans. So it's giving me big reptilian vibes. And if there's reptilians behind the moving around and rings of moving arounds of people, then that would absolutely make 100% sense to me as to why they feel like they need your light to survive, because there is only darkness in that way of living. I send a prayer of love to all beings in need of a miracle. And when you were suffering, where the hell was this person? This person was not there to lift you up. In fact, they were most likely the one causing the suffering. This person, if you got back with them, they would disable you. They would find a way to physically hurt and harm you to the point where you would be disabled the rest of your life. That's why, another reason why you are so protected from them. I see grace and possibility in all of life's challenges. Literally, This is not really a challenge for you because like you're just knowing about it. Nobody's going to bring any charge on you or bring anything to your door because they know that they have to come correct. And there's no indication that you were a part of anything negative. And so literally these cops know that this ex of yours is just trying to throw you under the bus so that they can get away with their criminal behavior. My productivity stems from inspiration. When I focus on what brings me joy, my tasks become effortless actions. Seriously, divinely protected, which goes beyond the physical realm. And these other people don't understand that because they're so used to stealing children and causing tragedies like fires and shit, and then taking children and saying, oh, they just went missing in the fire. Bullshit. What happened to the 300 or 500,000 children that were immigrants that were supposed to show up to a court date? No, ain't nobody ever found those kids. So this is what I'm saying. It's like really ridiculous. And it, you know what? It's not even Baal or Malak. It's Mammon, because Mammon is a demon that started buying and selling of people, actually started slavery on this planet. So yeah, I welcome healthy, loving relationships. Yes, absolutely. We are releasing everything that does not serve us in this time and in this hour and today. And we are rebuking anything that is not for our highest and best good. And we're learning from our karmic lessons. This person was clearly a karmic to you. They were a lesson as well. But you chose yourself. You loved yourself. You did the right thing. That's why you're still here to receive a blessing. And nobody can stop your blessings. I don't care what they do to try to delay it. They're not going to be able to steal it or stop it. It says, I'm willing to see my sameness with others. This opens my awareness to oneness. And it does. You being able to see that we all have a commonality is entering into oneness. But do not take responsibility for this other person's actions. They are an infant in their mind. They need to grow up. Sending this person to jail would stop them from abusing their body with alcohol, most likely, because they're destroying their health. They're destroying their mental health. They're destroying their physical health. They have no spiritual health. I mean, this person, they drink so freaking much, like seriously, like it's like every day the sky is falling and the world is ending. Let's party up as much as possible. The more I honor my inner light, the more I brighten the world. I choose to shine. Yes, you guys have chosen to shine. And again, never hide away from your shine. That's one thing that I love about you guys, the light that you bring into my life and into other people's. I love that. I truly appreciate it. I am so grateful. And literally, I really, really, really appreciate and value you guys. I feel like you guys are some of the most important people on the planet. And you're like getting into alignment at such a crucial time in history and in your life. It's like we're all coming together. I think that that's absolutely beautiful. I want everybody to shine their brightest light onto the world. This person is so freaking afraid of your shine because they know that the moment that anybody looks at you, they don't see what this person's talking about. This person could literally, like, they lay around with people that they sleep with and they talk about you, and these people look you up and they're like, yeah, you know, I'm not really seeing what you're talking about. So, and this person is questioned every time, and they should just stop bringing you up because they're literally questioned every single time. This person could have been trying to coach a child to say that you were a part of something. This child will be interviewed by themselves, and this child will be telling them what their parents tried to coach them to do. Okay. This child is not an idiot either. I am in sync with the flow of life. You guys are in alignment. You guys are completely in alignment to receive a blessing. And it's been overdue. I mean, literally, I think that this is just you being tested on, are you going to go back to an old cycle, or are you going to move on to your blessing? You're here to receive your blessing, and it is time. It's time for you to let your gifts shine and for you to bring yourself to the world and become the best version of yourself. And I know that you guys are working towards that. Compassion is my compass. I am willing to hold space for the experience of others. Again, these people, they want to trauma bond with you. They really feel like you're an easy way. Your light will annihilate these dark demons and people. Literally, they want to come into your life and like literally trauma bond with you. If somebody comes in and trauma dumps on you and is like telling you all of their problems, and they don't want a fix for that, they don't plan on fixing it, healing it, finding an answer to it, they just keep dumping their shit on you. You need to just tell people, you know what? Personally, right now, I don't have the emotional space to deal with what you're talking about. And so I really think that you should go to a therapist. Somebody is trying to do a heart attack spell. I can feel it right now. I rebuke it and I ask that God send it back. But literally, tell these people that try to trauma dump on y'all and keep you on the phone for hours and hours of time while they complain about shit. Tell them to go get a therapist. You're not their therapist. Okay. Tell them to find a qualified professional and go to them. And all you have to say, and if this is a family member that does this to you, calls you a lot and brings your energy down and trauma dumps on you, all you have to say is, you know what, mom, dad, brother, sister, whoever, I love you. I care about you so much, but I am not in a state to where I can deal and process with this type of emotion or this type of event that has occurred. And so I don't know what to tell you. I don't have any advice for you. My advice for you would be to find a qualified therapist and talk to them about how you can heal. By saying that, you will shut these psychic vampires down. They'll be like, wait, what? Oh, you're not going to I'm not going to take your good energy and you're not going to take my bad energy? No, mother, sister, brother, whatever. No, we're not. I'm not, we're not going to just accept that. When I am tuned into the energy of abundance, I become abundant. You guys are naturally abundant people. I don't even feel like you have to tune into it that much. All you have to do is just be your natural self. And if you're not feeling good, then that's not your natural self. Your natural self always feels good, always has a good outlook on life. So when it's not your energy, just return it back to where it came from. You just by going, I'm not accepting this energy. I don't have the emotional space to process this. Please go see a counselor or therapist and talk to them about it, because they'll be which is honestly the best thing you could say to people that do this type of thing, because honestly, you're not qualified to help them heal their trauma. Even if you're like a shaman, if you don't have counseling and therapy like background, you're not and you shouldn't be doing therapy and stuff on your own family members and shit like that. And not to say that you have a family member that's involved in this, moving around to people. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying when it comes to dealing with people that like to throw their issues on you and like to trauma dump and they're very negative, you just have to tell people that you don't have the space to deal with that. It's safe to ask for help. It's safe, and you can tell people it's safe to ask for help, but you need to ask the right people for help. People want to support me. Know that people do want to support you, but people also look at you as the support, and that can be a little bit like overbearing at sometimes, because yes, you are a supportive person, but you're here to first and foremost support yourself. And then when other people need assistance, if you're called to, you can help them get support. But always direct these people that try to throw their issues on you, whether they're doing it to your face or not, always direct them, even mentally, to going to a professional that can deal with it. It says, I can expand time when I'm inspired. When you get into the groove of doing stuff, you fulfill your tasks and you're happy about it. You're happy being in the moment. I love that. I am committed to bringing forth my greatness. I will no longer play small. That's the same thing with shining. Don't try to hide your light because you have a predator out here. You know, like there are predators that exist, but trust me, like people don't even realize that the chosen ones are this most dangerous, scariest thing that could ever exist. The fact that you're connected to a real God, like a living, the most high God, that's terrifying for these lower people. And if they didn't believe that you were connected before, they will now. It says, my friendships support me, nourish me, and inspire me. Surround yourself with people that love you, that truly love you, not people that want to be you, not people that want to figure out how to become you, and not people that want to replace you, but people that love your company and truly just enjoy your peace and being around, like literally. You may end up making friends with people you would have never thought you would have been their friend, but it's because they have authentic, real intention for you and not bad intention. You know what I mean? You may end up finding that you never judge a book by its cover, because you never know what's on the inside of that book. I can't control the world, but I can control how I choose to perceive it. You can always look at things from a higher perspective, from a different standpoint, which I really love, because it takes you out of being limited by the ego's perspective and it gives you a higher perspective. So you can see, what is this whole message and lesson really trying to teach me? What can I learn from it? My power lies in my peaceful presence. That's truly it. The fact that you're not freaking out is showing people that you're not guilty of something. Because if you were guilty, you would be spazzing out and acting out like these other people that are guilty, what they're doing. Let me be still today and listen to the truth in silence. Yeah, you'll get a download today. I feel like when these people send their energy, it's almost like an unconscious attack, but they're just trying to get in communication with you. Make sure that you just cleanse your energy, pray, and block this person if they send a message. When I merge my desire with faith, I can take action from a place of peace rather than fear or control. That's brilliant right there. Because a lot of the times, if we're praying out of fear, we're putting out that vibration of fear, and the universe doesn't understand words. It understands vibration. And so it'll match our vibration of, okay, if you're afraid, then I'll give you something to be afraid of. Kind of like how our moms would be, well, at least, you know, my mom, I'll give you something to cry about. Don't you cry about that. I'll give you something to cry about. Kind of like that. I communicate with ease and grace. People are willing to embrace what I have to say. Know that what you have to say is worth listening to. I feel like if anybody approaches you about this situation, they're going to approach you from a place of truly valuing what you have to say. All right, let's get one more. Spiritual alignment puts my manifestation into motion. And how do we get into alignment? We love ourselves. That's the fastest, quickest way to get into alignment, is by loving yourself. Owning my power inspires others to do the same. I'm not afraid to shine. Again, more confirmation that you are here to shine. You're here to light up the world, because the world's been kind of dark. You know, you can ask for help. You're very compassionate. You're in alignment, which is why you're receiving the information that's needed. And, you know, you're doing everything in your power to create peace. So continue doing what you're doing. You guys are very divinely protected, which, again, divine protection goes way beyond the physical realm. Okay. It goes completely. It's so supernatural. I don't even know what word. Divine, supernatural, spirit. It goes so beyond the physical realm. So you are protected in the spirit as well. Know that if any of these like lower vibrational energies come to your door or come to you, all you have to do is have faith that you are more powerful, and know that you are, and these things will leave you alone. They like to pick on the vulnerable and the weak, but you're showing God and everything else that you are not vulnerable and that you are not weak. Okay. All right, you guys, thank you for making it to the ending of this reading. I appreciate you guys for being here. Please like this video. Make sure you tap that notification bell, okay, so that you're notified of every time that I go live. You don't want to miss out on the messages that Spirit has for you. I want to see when these people are going to get their shit and go to jail for this. When is this going to end? Let's ask one more question so that you have a little bit of a time frame that you can look at. I mean, something's happening now and something's going to happen in 4 to 6 weeks with these people. There may be something coming in February that will be a final resolution. This person, it could very well take that this person's court case could start now and it could go until February. So it says, take stock in resolutions and assess your progress, transition, reflect, and repair. April, water your hopes and watch them start to bloom, planting, nurture, and blossom. So you're going to be very connected with nature this next coming spring. This is going to be divine timing. Everything's going to be divine timing with these people getting their shit. There may be a Cancer that's involved. That's interesting. It's up in the air because the timing's uncertain because it may take a little while for this court case to go through. Yeah, and if you're even called and asked to take the stand to talk about the character of this person, ooh, they do not want to call you to the stand to talk about this Luzo. There could be a Scorpio involved in this, a Scorpio and a Cancer. Yeah, it's going to be very unexpected. These people are not going to see it coming. This is like literally they tried to close these doors in your face and now these doors are opening for you. Taurus, there could also be a Taurus involved. I'm getting that there's 2 more zodiac signs that are involved in this that are the key players. Yeah, this is all on schedule. And it's happening very soon, but there's many factors because you are part of what's manifesting the justice in this situation. There's definitely a Gemini involved. Let's get that one more zodiac sign, please. And thank you, Spirit, Holy Spirit. Yeah, like you're going to want to change course once you find out what these people have been doing. But again, all you have to do is just tell the truth and you're going to be fine. There's definitely an Aries. So we have Aries, Gemini, Taurus, Cancer, and Scorpio. Those are the ones those are the main people behind this. But you may discover that there are more people. Okay. All right, you guys, thank you for making it to the ending of this reading. Please like this video, tap that notification bell, make sure that you're subscribed. Okay. You don't want to miss out on the messages that Spirit has for you. Know that God loves you. Know that I love you. I'm sending you guys support. Okay. Go out there, live your lives, be free, be your wonderful, beautiful self. And I'll see you in the next reading. You guys are very welcome. God bless you. I'll see you in the next one. Peace be with you guys. Bye. Have a wonderful day.